So here is the Indra top. I already show you how to make the cup that fit you, and I want to show you in the back. I think you already see this as well because I post on Instagram, Facebook, and as well as on this community on YouTube. So you got to go back to the first video, which is here in the corner right here. Just make the cup that fit you and come back here. We continue to make the whole top together. By the way, for the yarn used in this project, it's the same yarn from last week because it's the same piece, obviously. So all info is in the description box below. You also have the link to directly can purchase the yarn from lovecrochet.com, which is my favorite place to get the yarn. And you use the same size of hook, which is 3.5mm hook. And now when you got already the second cup, I forgot to mention last video that do not cut the yarn because you going to connect both cups together. Back then I didn't know yet what I'm going to do. So when you finish the base row, you're going to chain 5. In this very moment you can see I only have 3 and now I chain another 2. Now I have 5 chain and we're going to connect both cups together by, you can connect in any other way that you wish, but I just slip stitch into the corner like so. Very easy. You just find the corner and just poke the hook in. I slip stitch, chain 1, and that's it. That's how I connect 2 cups together. I chain 1 always because this way I secure the yarn and then I will cut and leave a little bit tail of the yarn tail, so that I can sew it in at the end of the project. So it's always secure. Now we're gonna move on and make the body part of this top. So to make the body part, you're just going to slip knot into one of the corner, obviously on the right side because we are on the right hand of crocheting. If you're the left hand, you do the other way around. So you slip knot in the corner like that. Just find the first stitch, and if you make the same side with me, you know that in the base of your cup you have 20 stitches. So when you already chain 2, this chain 2 does not count as half double crochet or anything. It's just to build up the yarn, and then you will have to add half double crochet into the same stitch that you slip knot. So this way you're going to have the same 20 stitch as the base row, because in this row we are going to crochet half double crochet like this for 20 of half double crochet. If you make different size than me, just write all the number down how many stitches in the base of your row, and you should have the same number. When you got the same number as the base of your row, in my case it's 20. So after I have 20 of half double crochet, I arrive here to the middle part. I'm going to create a box. So chain 1, and you will skip the first chain and you add half double crochet into the next one. And again, chain 1, you skip the next one and you add 1 half double crochet into the next one. And one more time, chain 1 and skip 1, and this time you add 1 half double crochet right into the corner, the first stitch of the other cup, which is in the corner. And now you have 3 boxes in the middle, and now you're just going to add 1 half double crochet along across until the end of this cup, which is going to be 20 half double crochet, because at the base of each cup we have 20 half double crochet stitch because we make this size, which is my size. And again, write down all your number and make sure you have the right number, the same number of the base of your cup. This is the first row. We have finished the first row. If it's too fast, please put stop and go back to listen again and rewatch it again. And if you're not sure what number you have and you don't know how to make your own cup, you can just get the written pattern, and I have all the number calculated for you. Now the second row, chain 2, and you're going to add 1/2 double crochet in each stitch. But this time, this row, you're going to make only 18 half double crochet. We're going to minus 2 half double crochet away because we're going to create this row 5 boxes. So again, the first 2 stitches at the beginning do not count as half double crochet. It's just only to build up the yarn. Now you just keep crocheting half double crochet until you arrive just 2 stitches before the box. Doesn't matter how many stitches you have. In my case, I have 20 in the first row, so this one only 18 half double crochet. And now, when I have 2 stitches before the middle, I'm going to chain 1, because this row we're going to make 5 boxes. You see, first row we have 3 boxes in the middle. So now chain 1, skip 1, and add 1/2 double crochet into the next. Then you already see it's forming, chain 1, and now skip 1, and you're going to add 1/2 double crochet on top of the half double crochet from previous row. Chain 1, skip 1, add 1/2 double crochet into the next. Chain 1, skip 1, add 1/2 double crochet into the next one. And you can see that it's aligned. You see the half double crochet is aligned with the previous row. Now skip 1 and add 1/2 double crochet. Now how many do we have? We have 4. We need 1 more. Chain 1, skip 1, and add 1/2 double crochet into the next. Alright, now we have 5 boxes. I can show you again. You see? 5. And now we're going to add 1/2 double crochet into the rest of this cup, which is another 17 because we already add 1. So in the end total of this cup, you have 18 half double crochet. As I have already mentioned, we minus 2 half double crochet. So again, no matter what size you're making this row, you minus 2 half double crochet away. Write down all numbers, my friends, so that you don't get confused. And it's pretty much the body part. We're going to repeat row of the 3 box and 5 boxes. So you're going to repeat row 1 and row 2 for the rest of the top until the last row I show you. We're going to make only 1 boxes at the end. So now just keep going as long as you want. I make a small mini crop top, so I just make only 13 rows, but you can make as many rows as you want. Just make sure that the last row should have 3 boxes because this additional row gonna have 1 box in the middle. So just to clarify, to have 1 box in the middle, meaning that this row you're gonna have to half double crochet 2 more stitches, meaning that chain 2, turn your work, and you add 1 half double crochet in each stitch across this row. I add 20 half double crochet, and when I got 20 half double crochet, I get in the middle, I chain 1, skip 1, and 1 half double crochet into the next, and from there I add in total of another 20 half double crochet until the end of the row. As you can see, is have to add 2 more stitches to be able to have 1 box in the middle. So here is the result. If it's too fast, you can stop right now and go back to see again how I counted and how I decrease and increase. Now we're going to do the side body. You do not cut the yarn and add 1 stitch marker. I count 5 stitches from the base of the top. You can see here I have from down up there 5 stitches from the base of the top, and I will do the half double crochet row. If you like this stitch marker, you can learn how to make it from this video in the corner here. So when you're ready, chain 2 to build up the yarn, then you will add 1 half double crochet at the base of each row. So just go ahead and make half double crochet in each row, in the base of each row, until come up to where you add the stitch marker. At the end, I have in total of 20 half double crochet. If you want to add more half double crochet. Just make more as much as you want. If you feel like higher it will support you better, then just do what you feel like. For me, 5 stitches from the base of the cup is just perfect for my size. And again, if you want to see what other people do or my tester what they did, you can get the written pattern, so that is a guideline for you, and it's easier than just trying to figure out everything by yourself. But if you want to figure out everything by yourself, just go ahead and try it on. It's so much fun to try to design thing by yourself. First row done, then second row chain 2 to build up the yarn, and second row is very easy. You just add 1 half double crochet in each stitch from the first row, and at the end you get 20 half double crochet. If the first row you have 20 half double crochet, and this is what you're going to do. Just keep repeating this row as many rows as you wish. I have made 19 rows and I found it a little bit too long, but since this is my first top, so I just have to try it on. If I do the second one, I would make 17 rows. That would fit better, because the strap that we're going to do later on, the width of the strap will be 2 inches. So if you kind of don't understand what I'm talking about here, just keep watching before you start doing this piece, or learn a little bit about this design, and then you have an idea. So I have made 19 rows one side, and now I'm just going to repeat everything the same in the other side. So I tell you again, if you are my side and you want to make it better fit, just make the side body only 17 rows. Then you want to, when you finish with how many rows you want to make, like I said, if you want to make my side, then 17 rows. I have made 19 rows, turned out to be a little bit too long, but it's okay, I still can wear. But when you're done with that, you just have to leave the yarn, you see in the side of the yarn, as about 8 inches to sew the strap and the side body together. Now I'm going to show you to make the strap. I already made one strap, but now I'm going to show you this side. You see that chain 1 space in the middle of the top of the cup over there where I'm trying to show you before. Now you count down the 4th stitch where I put the needle there, the hook. When I poke it in, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. From there, 4 stitch away from the chain 1 space at the top. So now you're going to slip knot there, because we're going to start to make the strap from there. So again, repeat one more time. From chain 1 space, 4th stitch down to the right side, and you slip knot chain 2. This chain 2 does not count as any stitch, just only to build up the yarn. And now you're going to add 1 half double crochet into the same stitch that you slip knot. Alright, and then 1 half double crochet into the next stitch. And after that, you're going to chain 3. Then you skip the next 2 half double crochet, then you 1 single crochet into chain 1 space, and again chain 3. You skip the next 2, and you add 1 half double crochet into the next, and again another half double crochet into the next one. This is the first row of your beautiful strap to be. And now the second row, chain 2, turn your work. And the second row is very easy. Now you're just going to add 1 half double crochet in each of the next 2 half double crochet from previous row. And again, chain 2 never count as any stitch unless I tell you. Now chain 3, and now you're going to add 1 single crochet inside of the single crochet from previous row. Chain 3, skip the chain 3 from before, and add 1 half double crochet in each of the next 2 half double crochet from previous row. And this is it. You're just going to repeat row 2 for as many rows as you need. Just have to try it on later. For that, I ask you to leave the tail 8 stitches, because 8 inches, so that you can try to sew it in and see how it fits. I made in total of 39 rows, and again, it's a little bit too less if I could do it again, I would make about 42 to 44 rows. It just depends on your shoulder length, your body length. So just go ahead, try it on and see how it fits. And if you want to see what other people do, just get a written pattern. I have the link down for you in the description box below. You can just see also how it fits them. Otherwise, just try. It's so much fun. And I have 39 rows. It fit me though, but I just like it to, if I have a little bit more space, that would be good. So go ahead, continue row 2 as long as you want. Since this strap is your first strap, like now I have 2 straps, so I know already how many rows I want to make because I already tried on. I have 39 rows. So when you do your first strap, just don't cut the yarn yet and just trying to connect the strap with the side body like that. Use the long tail, that one that I asked you to have about 8 inches. Use that long tail of the yarn to perhaps slip stitch or single crochet. This way, when it's not fit, you can just pull it out easier than just use the yarn needle from the first place. So go ahead, use that long tail and single crochet or half double crochet or whatever you want, but do not use the yarn needle yet, please. And now I do that because I already know, as I said, I know I made already one side. And I want to let you know that this is really like stretchy because this design quite stretchy because have a lot of chain. What I do is I count 10 rows from the bottom of the strap and I add the stitch marker because 10 rows is just perfect match with my 20 half double crochet of the side body. You can just pull your strap and see how long it will match with your side body because you might make longer in the body part, but I just happen to be 10 rows of the strap and matching with my 20 half double crochet side body. So just single crochet and see how it fits. If it's fit perfectly, then you just cut the yarn from the strap, and if not, if you need more row, just add more row. If you need less row, just put it out and do what it fits you. And when you got the right number rows of the strap that fit you, then go ahead, use the yarn needle to connect the strap and the side body together. I like to use the yarn needle because it's much neater than, some of my clothes I use single crochet, but somehow this top I like to use the yarn needle because you can't see the connection of the strap and the side body at all. This is how I do. I just, sew both parts together. And you're going to repeat all steps into the other side as well, meaning repeat how to make the strap in the other side, in the other cup. Make sure that you have the same rows so that it will turn out nice and centered. So here it's done. I want to show you, it's so nice when you use the yarn needle. You can't really see the stitch so much. I will just gonna sew it in later on. And yeah, just do the other side and I meet you when you got both of your straps sewed to the side body. And here we go. Woohoo, we're almost done. We already got both straps sewed to the side body. I want to let you know that now at this point, I'll ask you to make long chains of 350 to 400 chain because we're gonna try to wear it by thread it in the, crisscrossing at the back just to see how it fit because we want to make sure it fit. And when it's all fit, we're going to start the border rows. So just go ahead, do that and come back here. Get ready to start the border rows. To the borders, you just lay your work like so. And then you're going to slip knot. Then you're going to chain one. After you got your chain one, you see that the same space where you slip knot, you're going to add one single crochet. And then you add 1 single crochet in the next half double crochet from the strap, and in that chain 3 space you're going to add 3 single crochet in there. After that, you're going to add 1 single crochet inside of 1 single crochet from the strap. And then again, the chain 3 space, you're going to add 3 single crochet in that chain 3 space from the strap. And then you're going to add 1 single crochet in each of the next 2 half double crochet from the strap. Like so. This is what you have so far. Just make sure you have something like this. And all along this, you're going to add 1 single crochet in each of the whole body, the side body of the top, and the body of the top, and the side body of the top, until you arrive in the strap this side, and you do the same like what you do in the beginning. And here I have finished my first row of the bottom row, and I have in total of 120 single crochet. This is all how it come out together like so. And since I have 120 single crochet, I'm going to do the multiple of 5, meaning that I'm going to add the picot stitch. And the picot stitch is going to be in this way. Many people do picot stitch in different way. I'm going to show you how I do my picot stitch. And if you have more than 120, you're going to have to do some change a little bit, but I'm going to show you how I did in my multiple 5 of the picot stitch. So you're going to continue this, the next row. You're going to turn your work. My picot stitch is simply chain 3, and you're going to slip stitch in the first stitch from hook, and then chain 3, slip stitch again in the same stitch, and chain 3 one more time, and slip stitch in the same stitch. This is how I call this picot stitch for this design. And after that, you're going to add 1 single crochet in each of the next 4 stitches. And the next one, you're going to do slip stitch. In the 5th, you do slip stitch. And now you're going to add the picot stitch. And this picot stitch again in this design is chain 3, slip stitch for 3 times. Like so. And this is why it's multiple of 5. And you're going to continue to repeat this. If you think it's too fast, just stop and go back to see how I did it. It's simple. Just now I show you again. Add 1 single crochet in each of the next 4 stitches. And then the next one, you're going to slip stitch, and in the same stitch, you do a picot stitch. And in this design, especially in this design, the picot stitch is chain 3, slip stitch for 3 times. And you're going to just repeat this step until you arrive to the end of the row. And this is how you finish your picot stitch rows. You have something like this. If you have more than 120 chains, you have to do some modify on this. I've written everything down in the written pattern if you want to see my explanation, but this is very simple. I'm sure if you just do it for yourself, you can figure out how to make this happen. It's pretty easy, and if you don't remember anything, just stop and go back and have a look again. This video is yours. You can just rewatch as many times as you want. And now you just weave all ends or the excess yarn in and use this long strap of 350 to 400 chain. I don't know how many chain you make. I make 400 chain, and just crisscrossing and try it on. Voila! I hope you have something like this by now. This is my forever favorite top so far. I love so many top I made, but I really love these legs up style, and especially this strap is so beautiful. Okay, now it's the time for us to put this chain and make this crisscrossing at the back. How I did with my top is that I counting from the bra cup down to the row number 17. So this is totally up to you. You don't have to do what I did, but you just try it on and see which row is fit best for you. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial, and if you do, make sure you click that like button, share with your friends and those you think they can benefit from my work. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Also click that little bell next to it so you get the notification every single time I post a new video. By the way, I open every single day for a new member to my crochet tribe. For those who want to be part of our tribe and get the opportunity to be one of our testers of my upcoming written pattern, you can find all info in the description box below. Comment down below as well if you're going to make this top at all, or you think this is too difficult for you. What do you think about this tutorial or the whole thing? You think you can make it? If you really do make it, just tag me when you post on social media so I can see your work as well. If you want to get chance to be featured on my Instagram story, make sure you tag my Yaluna Corazon. Alright, my beautiful friends, my beautiful tribe, I really do hope you enjoy this time together with me. Thank you so much for choosing to be with me today. I see you later. Bye bye.